everyone, what's up? It's Lauren Carr, which is Veganin, where in each episode we try to look at a different aspect of the vegan lifestyle. And well, today I kind of wanted to have more of a chat with you. I know sometimes in my videos I do a lot of I try to make editing and all that really cool and funky. But today I kind of just wanted to speak with you all about my COVID experience because unfortunately I did come down with coronavirus, which was not very fun, but I thought I'd share with you my experience just for some of you wanting to know maybe how it is to have it, or maybe for some of you that have had it, maybe we could have a little bit of a forum to share our experiences just to, get more knowledge out there in the open about what it's about and what we've been going through. Now, I have to admit, I do feel like, I know people coming down with COVID, everyone's experience is quite different. Some people have very mild symptoms. Some people have no symptoms. Some people it's mild. Some people it's more than that. And of course, as we know, some people have been hospitalized and some people have died because of this. Now, I have to admit, I know prior to me coming down with it and knowing a few friends that have gotten it, I remember when the first round of the virus came around, like last February or March, we had the first lockdown here in London. I was like, I don't know anyone who's come down with it. What's going on? Is this really happening? Well, I will let you know, it definitely is really happening. And I think especially now with the new strain going around in London, I feel that it spreads a lot quicker and easier than possibly the first strain we had going on here. Now, I don't have any medical science backing that one up, but it's just kind of from experience and hearing some friends that have gotten it, and of course, I got it. So I just wanted to share with you all my experience in hopes that it could just, maybe bring some knowledge to some of you out there. And if you do want to share any of your experiences, please leave them in the comments below. I'll definitely get back to you, and fans out there, please feel free to comment, ask questions, because I think, as always, knowledge is power. Now, I'll let you know what happened to me, and this is just my experience, and I won't lie, I am very lucky that I had very mild symptoms in comparison to a lot of people, but I have to admit, it still was not a fun experience. I mean, no one likes being sick, but especially with Rona, or as I've been calling it, but no, I don't mean to joke about it at all. I just am trying to bring some lightness to the experience. But, Rona is definitely not a fun thing to have. She wipes you out for sure. But how it came about with me is I didn't even know one of the symptoms I had was really a symptom. So one evening, it was probably about 3 a.m, and I won't lie, I am not always the best sleeper, so I woke up during the night to go to the bathroom, and I was getting back into bed. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So I threw up and then kind of had stomach cramps throughout the evening. The next morning, the stomach cramps left, but I have to admit I wasn't feeling my normal self, but I don't know, I didn't think much of it because I don't think nausea and stomach cramps, it's not one of the common symptoms, but as I did a little bit of research, it is a symptom. I don't know, I think kind of what I've learned, I'm like, everything could be a symptom almost with coronavirus because there is quite a long list of symptoms. So I kind of, it took me a few days before I actually went to get tested because, like I said, I didn't realize it was a symptom, but I felt quite low energy. I didn't quite feel like myself. So luckily I have a rapid testing facility just about a 2-minute walk from where I live. So I went over there, got the rapid test, and it was positive. So for me, that must have been maybe after the first symptom, day 3-ish, since I started having, the nausea and the stomach cramping. And then kind of what it turned into, I was super congested, really fatigued, and I had extreme muscle soreness. Now I work out 5 or 6 times a week, and obviously prior to me testing positive, I worked out at my house and I went for a run one day. So I was thinking, I don't know, maybe some of this muscle soreness is from that. But it was a lot more muscle soreness than I'm used to, not just from working out, but it definitely, it kind of ended up lasting for days, and it was kind of, I'm not going to say severe, but like very, very noticeable, a lot more than just doing a hard workout. So I had that symptom, I had the congestion, and because of that, it's like, my ears felt almost a little bit clogged, probably because I was congested, and definitely very fatigued. So I had that for numerous days, and then, oh yes, and then the cough came. So, and let me tell you, that cough, I mean, it was like a dry cough, but almost every time I tried to speak, I really could not get sentences out without coughing my lungs out. So I did try to rest for a lot of days and tried to not talk to too many people just so I could kind of let the cough die down. So I would say for me, it almost was like an 8 to 9 day experience from obviously when I first kind of threw up and had the stomach cramps, and then it kind of turned into the muscle fatigue, the just tiredness and congestion. Then from kind of the congestion, which I'm still, still a little bit congested now, then the cough came for about 3-4 days. And it really wasn't until about like day 8 or 9 that I kind of would say I started turning the corner and started to feel like myself again. But every day with coronavirus, it definitely had its ups and downs. Every day was a little something different with it to experience. It definitely was a ride, shall we say. But I just kind of wanted to share some of that with you guys, just so you kind of know some of my symptoms, because I had some symptoms that are more common and some, like the nausea and the stomach cramps, that aren't. So my recommendation is, if you're kind of feeling anything, if you're not really feeling like yourself, especially with the current, climate out there, which is very coronavirus-y, definitely go and get yourself checked. I kind of wanted to share this story with you guys because there are a lot of people out there that are like, coronavirus isn't real. Well, I mean, I could say firsthand, it definitely is, and it isn't fun. And my symptoms were just mild, and it still knocked me out. And I like to think I eat really well, I work out, and some people, they're like, well, if I got it, it might not be that bad. You just don't know until you get it, and why risk it if you don't have to? I did always wear a mask. I still will be wearing a mask, even though I might be a bit immune to it. I still can spread it to other people. So mask up, wear even like a face shield as well, because it still can get, like, droplets of it can get into your eyes. Wash your hands, disinfect. Hey, even if you have to, maybe wear gloves. Of course, I'm not sure where I got it. I was always wearing a mask, but like I said, there's other ways that it could get into you, through your eyes, through maybe touching something, going to the grocery store. I'm not sure, but I just kind of wanted to get my story out there a little bit, just to help maybe create a little bit of understanding that this is still a real issue. Even though the vaccine is out there, we still need to take precautions. And, there are some people out there that are like, we don't need to wear masks. Yes, you do. And even if you don't want to do it to protect yourself, protect the people that you love around you. Coronavirus, it is a real thing. I have experienced it firsthand. And I also have some clients, some of my personal training clients, they work for the NHS. My mom works in the healthcare system in the States, and she works in a hospital. She's been seeing people, hooked up to ventilators, seeing people die from this. It is a real thing. And I think if the least that we could do is just mask up to protect ourselves, to protect others, why not do that? So I guess my word of advice would be, just be cautious, protect yourself, protect others, stay inside as much as you can, work from home if you can. I do get it. Sometimes you might need to go run out to get groceries, because let me tell you, I did try to order a few things online, and I have to admit I had difficulty getting it delivered and this and that, and I did have to go to a grocery store. Who knows, maybe that's where I got this. I don't know, but I'm not trying to scare you at all. I'm just saying, when you do go out, mask up, wash your hands, even wearing a face shield, just protect yourself so you can protect others. I hope you guys found this helpful. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to share a little bit of my story with you. And if you have any comments, if you want to chat more about it, please leave them in the description, not description below, but leave them in the comments below, and I will happily get back to you. And I hope you all are staying safe and staying sane. Protect yourself, protect your loved ones. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Just Veganin, and follow me on Instagram at Just Veganin.